In China and Japan, there is a tradition of learning the fundamental elements of an art by copying a series of perfect examples until they can be executed flawlessly. The shelves of Chinese libraries have, for centuries, groaned under the weight of instructional art books, for example, offering samples of every type of artistic image and design for the student to copy. In the case of the martial arts, however, little was committed to paper for fear it would fall into the hands of rival schools. Instead, techniques were demonstrated by the master in the privacy of the training hall. Then, under his watchful eye, the student would devote himself to the task of perfecting each movement by its constant repetition. When individual movements were perfected, they were made into combinations. These, when conjoined, became forms. As he polished his skill, the student was encouraged to strengthen his body with supplementary training. Finally, as a result of years of carefully supervised study, great hardship and austerity, the student would attain a state of physical and spiritual grace. At this point, the individual elements of training would combine to create a discrete martial art, and the student, having successfully acquired it in its most perfect form, was a student no longer. According to Kansuke Yamamoto, one of Japan's greatest military strategists, he at this point became a true warrior, or heihosha, capable of surpassing the achievements even of those who had taught him. A heihosha learns everything his teachers instructs him in perfectly, but then goes on to develop his own original ideas from research and experience. He discovers the principles of victory and how they must be used to become a virtuoso of war. He is ever victorious. Failure to follow this time-honored tradition of earnest and prolonged study within a recognized martial arts school or system inevitably results in a student with only a partial grasp of the subject, a heihojin. He is described by Yamamoto in his classic book on the martial arts as a man who has not conducted a formal study of the arts of war, but picked up a few useful moves and methods and learnt how to apply them. To win, he must choose his time and place carefully, so that the few techniques that he knows can be effective and gain him a victory. In their desire for rapid progress and promotion, many would-be instructors fall into this trap and fail to master a complete and effective system developed from research and experience. Instead, they wander from school to school, picking up unrelated tricks with which to impress students. There is a tendency amongst them also to focus only on one aspect of martial arts training, ignoring other equally important facets. All too often, the result is an instructor who is of little value to himself or his students. When Goju Miyagi, the founder of Goju Karate, was asked by a young man to instruct him, he told the youth, "There are many types of martial art. There is Sodi, true martial arts, Uduidi, dancing martial arts, Inakadi, country-style martial arts, and Asobidi, martial arts for fun." Then he asked him, "What type do you want to learn?" We are concerned here only with Sodi, true martial arts, Goju Karate, as taught by Morio Higaonna, one of its greatest living masters. The true essence of karate is to be found in the individual techniques from which the art is constructed. Each is a part of the formula or code of a style, and their mastery the key to its inner secrets. Each makes a contribution which is unique, and without which the art is diminished. It naturally follows that none may be neglected, and all must be learned equally well.
膝当て、横膝当て、回し膝当て、後ろ膝当て、落とし膝当て、後ろ膝当て、横膝中段膝当て。おいやおいおいおいおいや回しですよ、回し横肘、後ろ回しじゃって、後ろ膝って、後ろ膝って。おいおいおいおいおいおい。つかみ技。おいおい。おいおいおいおいおい逆突き